Hey, am I welcome here? This is your center. Am I welcome here? Can I come in?
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Come in. Thank you.
You know me?
Hey, I know this man. This is Tito.
Yeah. How are you? Take a picture with this guy.
Make him.
You probably pretty good at this point, huh?
العربي
30 سنة في مصر.
واو
حوالي 35 في الشرق الأوسط. 30 سنة في مصر.
واو
ساكن في مهندسين في مصر الجديدة. آخر مرة كنت آخر سنتين في معادي.
في المعادي.
Are you speaking Swahili?
Arabic.
That's Arabic. Okay.
أكثر أصحابي سودانيين وصوماليين.
في مصر. ما هناك ما في خيم بتاع الريفوجيز ده.
أيوه.
Like I said, part of the protocol was to make sure all the BCI are done, background checks are done, and it's not. So it's just because everybody thought they passed it with flying colors a year ago, that everything is perfect, but it's required. Anytime you work with youth, it has to be done annually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so, Neil is always recording. He has videos of his trips to Mexico on the border, homeless, feeding anything. My gosh, even toothbrush, toothpaste, school supplies, things like that. Hey, it's good to see you. I need you to sign me something later.
How are you?
Now that you are interested in volunteering for these refugee programs, the first step is enrolling in a workshop, a preliminary workshop. Gerald Brown is the person who is really in charge of all of that. He will explain the history of the organization and many different programs that Utah has, or actually I think through the mayor's office. With this current mayor, I'm hoping they are still continuous. It's called Know Your Neighbor program, and this will initiate a lot of these outreach, and you get to know more of every group. What their needs are, from ESL to math tutoring to even one-on-one mentoring if you clear your background checks. And then eventually when you really have this great relationship, you can lead an organization to do events, to participate in a bigger arena, such as there's one that's called the United African Women of Hope. They help young single women with lots of children, and then with that we go through home visits. Those are the important parts that I love, is the home visit. You get to see directly what each of this family need, and then you can personally, if you can provide, that's great. If not, there's a bigger community out there who also would like to contribute. So, but we need to get the words out.
That would be great.
Yeah. Part of the home visits, I get to see directly what their needs are. So this mom, over a year ago, she came with 2 children and didn't have anything. So we gave them a fair amount of videos for children, plus the video player, plus a TV. But a few months later, they get bored, and they thought that the machine weren't working, so they went and bought another used TV, and that didn't work. So now they have 3 TVs, and they don't even use the TV. They're just saying it's not working. It's just because they don't understand how to set up. Technologically, she's not, the one who can put all of this together, and so it's really important to have that direct contact with these individuals and families who really need, not just in 30 days, is a year later, maybe 2 years later, they still struggle with just establishing the basics. And so that's what we need more of, is those. But it takes a little bit of work to do background check and reach out to this family in a fashion that they are comfortable with you. Is very, very difficult. That initial the relationship is is formed if you have an understanding, and also if you know how to go about work with one person at a time rather than just saying that it's the whole community at a time. To me, one person outcome is a lot more
Effective. And
effective. Yes.
Great, perfect. That's what we're going to do.
It's just they cannot pinpoint exactly how to get there. You know, the logistics of all of this. Every time you need something, you donate. You are the generous donor. It's really tricky how to get from A to Z, and it's exactly the family who need it. And I believe family visits, home visits, are the best way to connect and understand exactly how each of these families, what they need, and how we get the materials to them.
Right.
Sasa acha nitafunini, acha nitakuita nyuma kidogo, acha nimalizane. Because of the funeral.
Okay.
Yeah, DJ. Yeah, DJ needs some help. Yeah. Come on.
What grade are we at?
Are you coming back?
Yes, I want to go and come back.
What time are you planning to come back?
Maybe around 1:30.
Alright, go get some candy and we'll do some homework. Candy and homework go hand in hand. Makes it even sweeter.
Thank you. I'll see you then. They have a $25. But I want to see if they can invite.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. If they want, they can get us really good. Yeah. So come up with the list. You know, like kids, you're like.
I want to read.
Okay. You can do it and maybe we read it afterwards
it's
before you submit it.
Okay. Okay, so have you read through it?
So?
Okay, so what I would do is I would probably try and, since there, see how it's like divided up into 4 different pieces, paragraphs, I would go one at a time. So I would like try to memorize this one first. And once I felt like I had that one memorized, I'd move on to the next one.
Okay.
And then I would remember those 2 together. And then when I felt really strong about having those 2 together, then I'd work on that one. And then after you go through that process, eventually you can work on that one and you'll have the whole thing memorized. So do you want to start with this one?
Yeah. The song Sparrow puts his saying into one.
You're not okay? But the problem is, do they have internet at home?
Yes,
They do. Try to find it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, most of them home, but for those who are here, most like to ella is the. Definitely. So let us get the funeral.
Just 3, just 3, please. Yeah.
Hey, it's right there, Rachel. Where's me? Where's me? What are you doing?
كنت عايز تقول في أول حاجة في دمشق بعدين بيروت.
Yeah, the actual. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of different. This one is a Cotopaxi. Yeah, put it in temporarily, so that if we have to make any changes, we can make changes very easily. The edge of the zipper, and I want you to keep the distance from keep the presser foot right along the teeth of the zipper. Okay? Now we want to change this to a 6 or 5 stitch length.
6, 5?
6 or 5. I don't remember how big this machine goes.
5.
Okay, so now when it's stitching, it's going to make longer stitches so that we can take them out more easily if we need to. All right, and so my name's Mary, and we are in Salt Lake City at the Refugee Education and Training Center. And one of our programs is to help refugee men and women who are interested in sewing to learn those skills. And mostly they are learning the skills to use in their own home. A few of them are learning alterations and clothing repair so that they can start their own small business at home. So that's what we're doing, taking them from barely knowing how to thread a needle to sewing, clothing, and repairing. Thank you.
That's very ambitious. That's very good. Thank you.
They're going to be simpler than this one.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yes, our ladies have a contract to do 300 tote bags, and then each lady will be paid individually for how many bags she gets. And we feel like it's a good way for them to earn some extra money, and they're excited about it. So
Good. How many have they made now?
One.
Oh, they're just starting. Okay. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, we're just getting started. This is just
And
approximately.
what's the goal? How many are they projecting?
300.
300. Oh, okay, very good.
You know, sometimes we can go over the pins, but not on that one.
So what are you guys doing? You're reattaching a new zipper? Is that what's...
Yes, what they are doing is, you know, their return policy is that for 60 years, you can return anything to their company. Well, that's kind of not very cost effective. Plus, they want to avoid putting things in the landfill.
Oh, yeah.
So they've made an option where the people can return items to be repaired and for a discount, or I don't know exactly.
I think it's free.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Possibility. It's hard to put pins in there, just have to figure out if we have enough time. And if they're actually interested. All of them have jobs, I believe. And so, so all we had to do was replace the full tab. You know, to 15 minutes at most.
That's good.
Okay, the only thing wrong with it, this isn't one, it's this one. The only thing wrong with this was that there was like a red spot up here. So that's where I had.
This is Maria, and where are you from, Maria?
So we know that that's not going to
From
work.
Sudan? Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about the program you've been in. How long have you been in it?
I have 6
Process
years in
where-
America.
We're going
Okay.
to take
Yes.
some double-sided.
Where else have you
sewing
lived
tape.
in America before Salt Lake City?
Only for Solus.
You've only been in Salt Lake City?
Yes.
Okay. How far away from here do you live? Do you have to take a bus? You drive? How do you come here?
I take a bus. for
Take a
come.
bus. How long does it take to come by bus?
How long?
How long on the bus does it take?
Maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. You live close then.
Yeah, close.
Okay, good. So tell me about the program. Do you like it? What have you learned?
I ran in sewing class for helping me for cutting dresses and skirt, blouse. Everything yes is good for me. For myself.
Okay.
You can see where the
Very good. So you've learned many things. Have you been teaching other young women or other new refugees how to use the sewing machines and how to do repairs?
Yes.
So you're one of the instructors?
Yes, thank you for MG for she helped me everything. Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Maria.
Yes, thank you. في مصر ما معك أولاد برك؟
لا
أيوة.
كنا اطفال. انا كنت
أي ما أنا كنت لك
كان ايوه كان لي 12 سنه.
12 سنة جيت مصر؟
ايوه لا
برا؟
لا ايوه 12 سنه رحت اول حاجه دمشق سنتين بعدين رحت لبنان سنتين لا لبنان سنه بعدين حولت الى الحاج. عشت هناك حوالي 30 سنه.